So, did a little poll today. If you wanted us to go live in the field today, 80% of you say if it does not work out, if it starts going in and out and all that good stuff, then I'll just get to filming and we'll post it up later. I literally just got not far in at all. Sometimes I go in that way, come around. But it's actually snowing today, which is kind of cool. What's up, brother? Brown Dwarf, good to see you, my man. Oh, I gotta change this thing. Live chat. So, we'll keep it interactive. You see something, say something, holler at me. Kind of trying to find my way down because there's all these drop-offs. I might not look like much, but I'm getting up there in age. I gotta be careful. I don't know if I said it yet, but it was snowing a minute ago. Oh, there it is, coming down again now. I could actually hear the storm moving in. It's interesting, like, this is one of the coolest things about the mountains. As you can see, we're not supposed to be here, but that's when you know you're in a good spot. Something's calling in here like crazy. You could see it, like, isn't that crazy? The storm just came in. Out of nowhere. But not out of nowhere. I drove from that way. So basically, I guess I drove out of it, and now, bam, here it is. Caught up with us. I don't know what that is. If it's like a young falcon or a young hawk. Wow. Damn, man. It is coming down now. It wasn't doing this. Oh, this is new. We're going to go over here. I wasn't planning on it. But we're going to go over here because this is new. Love it, right? Yeah, I don't think you get too much snow where you're at, huh? If we could come in the center here now where we couldn't before. That's what I'm looking at up there. All those sticks leaned up against the rocks. There's a lot of piles and some of them look cut, so I mean it could be people, but I don't know why they would lay them up like that, but I don't know. You got some snow? That's what's up. I know California is really big, like, you know, New York is big, so like different things happen in different areas, but California is a whole nother beast, man. Like, you could be down south at a beach and then drive up north and go skiing. I think that's kind of cool. Not kind of cool, it's amazing to be in the same state and do that. California was actually, it used to be separated. If you look at old maps, California is not connected to the states. A lot of people don't know that, including myself. You guys will be able to see the snow now. Look at this. Booyah! Ain't that some... Look at that. Hey. How's the stream going? Is it good? What do you call it? The feed? Look at that, huh? Something big stepped here. I think it's a bear, though, because it looks like it starts... Fuck. Sorry, watch, excuse my mouth, but it might just be the running water. Sometimes it makes like, it sounds like someone speaking sometimes. Like when it like, bloop, 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 like it hits certain spots, it'll sound like someone said something. Anyway, this looks like it was a bear. It's a little pixelated in that one area. Weird, kind of blurry at times. All right. So, what I can do, I could cut it off and just make a video and post it later if it's going to be a better situation for everyone. But I wanted to try. You know, yeah, it is weird because you know what? Like, as soon as I get in the field, it'll work anywhere. Anywhere. And as soon as I get out here and do this, it won't work. No matter what. I got full bars. Full. Somebody was in here recently. Whoever they were, they had boots on because theirs is going in deeper. See that? See that slide there? Like, it looks like something tried to come up there, but it was probably a deer because it looks like hoofs. Maybe it tried to come up and it slid back down. Maybe there too. It looks like he might have got or he or she might have got a foothold there and then came up. Oh shit. There's a tent. There's an orange tent way back there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Good? Alright, thank you. Good enough? Okay. Thanks, guys. See that? Trying to pull it back out. When you zoom in, like, then the chat pops up. It makes it like impossible to not, what do you call it? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Zoom back out. This is where I usually cross, right here. And it's totally filled in. In the summer months it was kind of dry and I'd be able to go right in there. Oh, it is kind of zoomed in still. Let me try and pull out. Alright, let's hope that's good enough. Anyway, I usually go in here. And then cross over right about there. I feel like it was zoomed out a little better so you could see more. I'm working on it. Trying. There we go. My screen was getting wet. Alright. It's as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, it looks little, right? But, I mean, it is little. For a Bigfoot, it's little. But it's my height. It's about 5 foot. It's a little shorter than I am. The one on the very back is jammed all the way in. Like, I mean, it's in there good. Oh, can't put it past, like, man, I don't know how these people are camping out there, because this place is buck wild when it starts to get dark. I really don't know how they, maybe, I don't know. Maybe they're only like that with some people, you know what I mean? That's that rock wall a while back. I said I saw somebody coming down it, zigzagging down, and like I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like a sheer drop down, and well, I mean, without like a ripcord, even if you had a ripcord, I don't know how you could zigzag down a rock cliff. So I don't know. You be the judge. I tried to catch it. I didn't catch that part. I don't think somebody said they saw it, but I don't know. I didn't see that part on there. But I think they might have been referring to the after, the after photo, the still frame when he was sitting still. Yeah, I usually come right down here, beep, go across. This is a popular swimming hole in the area in the summer. Very popular. Hey, Scotty. Bueno Silva from Brazil. Welcome, friends. Appreciate you guys being here. Look at it's a little murky looking now. Kind of cool though. There's a pumpkin over there, and I don't really know why. Hey, Cash. Hey, Brian, good to see you, bro. There's a pumpkin over there. I'm not gonna do the zoom in, zoom out because it took me a while to get it off of there. I don't know. I don't know if somebody put it there for the deer or maybe for the big guy, but that's something that I gift usually. Usually this time every year, I buy about 20 pumpkins and scatter them around. But this year I didn't put that many out. We got gourds and stuff like that. Whatever was kind of on sale, we got and put out, but it's been a little rough. I got some info coming, some changes. I'll run them by you guys at a later point. Probably after Thanksgiving, we'll give it a rest for a little bit. Maybe the camp is abandoned. It's dangerous, but I walk up on tents in the woods. They are always abandoned, like something chased them out. I mean, it's possible, but here's the thing, Dwarf. This mountain goes all the way up. All the way up. There is no way to get in. This river goes down and around the other side of this. So this is just a peninsula down the middle. There's no way to get over there without crossing the river. You have to cross this river. Unless there's another way, I don't know, but it would be miles and miles through the nastiest rattlesnake-infested terrain you've ever seen. So I don't know how they even got there. Like, you just put on some waders? I mean, you could put on waders. It's not deep. You could put on waders or water boots and go across, no problem. But, I mean, shit, is it really worth it? If I'm going camping, I don't want to get wet right before I get there. Oops, sorry, guys. It's my big-ass finger. Anyway, yeah, so I do see abandoned campsites too, yes. Sometimes the tents are, it looks like they tried to clean up. And then other times it looks like you said, like they just left everything. I don't know if that means like they just want to come out on the weekends or something, and it's so remote that they just figured nobody will mess with it. So they leave it just so when they come back, they don't have to put it up again. I don't know. But that's what Brian said too about that tent at Bubba's. He's like, maybe there's nobody in there. Oh. Alright, let's see. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. It's a little stream. I want to get you guys out in the field, and some people can't. Some people can't, and I apologize personally, even though it ain't my fault. I try, but I apologize that it doesn't work as often as it used to. It's kind of funny, but whatever. I'm not gonna play conspiracy theories. See how that snow came in? It came in so fast and heavy, and then it just kept passing. Crazy, right? I'm not used to this. I've been around the world, but I don't think I've ever lived in the mountains. This was one of the most promising spots. My bro's in the field now. You're at the shop. You got me out. Oh, cool. All right, that's what's up. I'm only seeing... Oh, there it is. All right. This was one of the most promising spots. And now it looks so thinned out, it's crazy. So this is private. This is no trespassing, whatever, right? But the thing is, like, I guess the story I got is they don't mess with the locals. As long as you're a local, they don't mess with you. I don't know. I don't really know. Nobody's ever come down here before, like not an authority anyway. Angel Marcos, welcome. Nice, just got in from work, and this is my way of getting out there today vicariously through you. Hello, thanks for bringing us along. Oh, thanks for coming, man. You know, like, you can't share it. You know, I always say you can't share a stream. You can't share it without the viewer. And if you're subscribed, even better. You know, I appreciate that even more. I think what we'll do is we'll double back. This is kind of a short one. If you can't get across, there's not much to do. Hey, Miss Cindy, good to see you. You get edible mushrooms out of there? While I do find them often, what the hell is this? Was this here a minute ago? This is like circle. I don't know if you guys could see it. Looks like a circle, and then there's like a little part that comes off. Oh, alright, so what I think I walked up here, maybe I went up that way and didn't even notice it. I don't know. Oh, as far as mushrooms go, yeah, I see them sometimes, and my buddy, whoa, up by that white birch. I'm nervous to zoom in because I don't know if I'll be able to get out again. Let's try it though. Oh, damn it. Alright, let me try and go to no chat and then zoom in. Nope, don't want to do it. Don't want to zoom in. Maybe you guys could zoom in later at it. See what it is. It's the time of the year where you realize how long you hold this camera, because my hands get frozen. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I usually try to see if, like, what kind of vibes I get off it. And usually I get a vibe that, like, it ain't for me. So, I can't get it to zoom back out. I'm sorry. This is as far as I can get it to go. Alright, well, we'll go up here. Yeah, we're gonna walk past that little structure again. For those who missed it, it's pretty much like right out in the open, but everything kind of is here. Just because, you know, I try to explain this all the time. Just because we put a road in or we put a trail in doesn't mean that they're just gonna be like, oh, okay, like let me just part ways for the humans. There we go. Rhonda, welcome. Oh, a lot of new people today, or at least new commenters. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you, mods, for welcoming everyone. Yeah, that guy's camping. I mean, I don't know if it's a guy or a couple or what, but it looks like a solo. It looks like a little solo one, you know? Like those pop-ups that you just... It looks nice, I'll tell you that. It looks like a nice one. The one I got is like 20 bucks from Walmart, you know what I mean? Like that one looks like, you know those ones that you kind of just like shake it the right way and they open up? Sometimes they have like a rack on the bottom, kind of keep you off the ground. Look at this, sun came out. Look at that. It's crazy. I got a feeling there's coyotes over there. Because I keep hearing this like whooping, but it's like, it doesn't sound like it's like it's something really guttural, you know, like a Sasquatch. It sounds like it's more like it's smaller. Like whoop, 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 whoop. Could be a fox, I guess. Could be Doug Funny. It could be Quail Man in there. You never know. Belt around his head. We showed our kids, Sarah and I showed our kids Quail Man the other day. That shit was hilarious. Look at these, like, what are those? Right? How crazy looking are those? I don't see any more. Oh, there's a little bit. I don't know what they are, though. I keep seeing like a shadow. It looks like there's like something shadowing me, but literally it looks like a shadow. It don't look like anything physical. I'm only seeing that at my peripheral, so I don't know. It might be a play of the light, but definitely looks like it's something bigger than me. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate it. If the signal wasn't great, you know, at least we tried. We gave it a go. Who we got here? Whoops. Almost dropped the phone. John. Oh, greetings from England. Cool. UK, nice. Welcome. Got people from all over the world today. It's awesome. That's fresh deer. That's a fresh track. See this stuff right here? It almost looks like it's like piled up strategically. Like it looks like how it would be if water kind of pushed it up against there, but there is no running water up here. It's kind of interesting to me. Something I'm noticing. Let's look at it from the backside. See if it's any different. It might just collect here from like, you know, from the wind and stuff, but it's interesting. That up there don't make no sense, obviously. That tree leaned up there and that tree leaned up there. Sabe enthusiast. That's a nice way to put it, actually. I could dig it. Oh yeah, that deer just came through here for sure. It's a big boy. It looks like there was a small one, but one of them's big. So again, this mountain goes all the way up. I only made it that one day, probably 200-300 yards up the mountain, and I started to get like an overwhelming sensation that I needed to turn my ass back around. Tried to hang out a little longer. Remember, I don't know, for those of you who remember, and a rock came in. Then we started leaving. When I got to the shoreline on the other side of this river, there was some people like in the water and stuff, and I forget what they said, but all of a sudden a whole branch, I mean a big tree branch, not no little branch, like just came crashing down. It wasn't close, but it was close enough. It was probably like a good 10-20 yards away. Steve Gilmore, welcome. Thank you guys. Appreciate you checking in, saying hi. It's very kind of you. It doesn't go it doesn't go unnoticed or unappreciated. Now you guys can kind of get a better look at that rock wall, and then how the river goes around the bend and around the other side. I didn't actually know all that until we crossed and went up the mountain. Some monsters, huh? I mean, they got monster proportions, but I don't know them as, air quote monsters, but they're here. They're here. I've seen them here. I haven't yet today. This is kind of cool. This creek's rolling in here. It's like I guess when there's an over amount of water up that hill, it comes and trickles back down. I get a feeling this is going to be one of the places that I find my next footprint at. I mean, look how good that sits in there. Look at that deer print. That ain't fresh. Look how good it sits in there. Yeah, that's what I'm referring to Bigfoot, yeah. Unless I say otherwise, that's usually what I'm talking about. But yeah, they're here. They are here. I don't think it's a large family. I really don't think they're a large family. I think it's something similar to Bubba, like it's just a small group. But again, this is endless. This whole, I break it down into sections because that's how I can process it better. But I mean, obviously, it's just Catskill Park. It's huge. It's huge. Adirondack Park is even more ridiculous. Like, I don't know how you break that down, but it's not easy. I'm pretty sure Adirondack Park has, it's so big you could fit I think you could fit Yellowstone, Glacier, probably another one in there. It's huge. Look at the way the water runs through here. It's perfect, huh? Nice and peaceful. Hey, Gavin, good to see you. Request the prints, yeah, I'm working on it, bro. I'm kind of stuck on this lesson with them. Oh, look at that big ass bird. I'm kind of stuck on a lesson with them, and I can't tell if it's over or not. But as soon as it is, I'm gonna request something from me. That's for sure, and I think that's gonna be what it is. If they saw me, would they try to hurt me? No. My answer is no, but you'll get a mixed bag of answers from people. I don't know them as hurtful beings or peoples, I don't know that part about them. But as long you gotta also come with a certain, if you show up at somebody's house, you don't know, like you treat it a certain way, right? You like, as a Sicilian, I mean, we come with gifts. We're very well mannered. We things like, let me take my shoes off, crap like that. You don't just walk in and just kick off your shoes and, get in the dad's recliner chair and demand dinner, and you know what I mean? So as long as you're coming through with respect, because it is their home, I think they'll kind of return the favor and invite you to dinner for metaphor's sake here, analogy, whatever the wording is. So I was saying earlier, gonna make some changes here in a bit. Probably gonna wait till after the holidays, but I'm gonna get it started. I'm gonna need to get a hold of get the computer going to do all this crap. But it's very rare I sit down. Obviously, if I have a free minute, I try to be out here enjoying this. Let me catch up with you guys. Frontiersman. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Thanks, John. Or Gavin. Sorry, bro. Scott Carpenter says, hurting you is probably not on the list, but it is on the list. Yeah, alright. Nice area. Thank you. Travel Adventures, Frontiersman. I'm sure you've seen some stuff, buddy. Oh. This is a beautiful area. I can't complain. It's very peaceful. In summer, it's a very popular swimming hole. Very, very popular. I guess as a Long Islander, to those standards of like a beach, it's dead. But noise-wise, you can't do anything here in this area without hearing the people at the swimming hole. So to me, it's like a dead. It's a dead issue. Like, I have to wait till twilight hours and kind of slip in when nobody's looking, or come in first thing in the morning before anybody gets here, before it heats up enough to get in the water. Hey, Ridge Runner. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Travel Adventures, makes sense. I'm not ignorant to it. Like, it's always a possibility. Like, you can find the nicest guy in the world, and there's somebody who knows how to push their buttons. On trail, when you're on trail is for a reason. Like, it's there for a reason. If you're on trail, you're pretty good. If you see one while you're on trail, they're not gonna. They know what that trail is. They're not gonna cross it. If they do, they're gonna be on the move. You're gonna see them go past, and that's it. I'm not trying to talk like an expert, but that's just. What the hell is that? Oh, I thought it was something in the tree hanging on it. We saw a porcupine the other day, Sarah and I, and I had never seen a porcupine in person, so we both, I don't know if she said she had either or not, but we jumped out so fast. We're like, I'm videoing it. All right, I want to show you guys this. I want to show this to you guys. We talk about bend and tucks all the time, right? So we got to look down here. This thing comes all the way up and down. So we got to look at where it touches at the bottom for this one. It's possible that it is, but I really don't think so. What I think, shit, I almost fell. What I think this is you see where the sun is? I think this tree is literally naturally just growing up and towards the sun, and what it did was it just kind of toppled over and just kind of it started growing this way. Same thing with that one over there. They're just growing at that angle because they're in a forest full of trees this big. A tree this little has to learn different ways to get its food source. So in this occasion, could be, maybe, I don't know, but I just wanted to run that by you guys. I don't know what it's called. I call it solar angulation. But I think I heard that somewhere, and then I like tried to look it up, and it wasn't really a thing. So I, I don't know what the hell it's called. I'm not trying to bump into any black bears because they've been running around like crazy all over the place, just tearing up everything. You'd think they would be gone by now, but still lingering. We'll try and go up the gut. Oh, look, you can see from here. See the mountain back there? So there's just mountain and mountain, just mountain after mountain after mountain. So right across the street from here is a farm, a big farm, and then I don't know what else is around here. Honestly, I can't think. But oh, there's actually a pond. I think it's a man-made pond though for development. I don't know. Anyway, it's open now, so it's kind of cool because you could see out there. It's pretty. Excuse me. Live and uncut, burps and all. Yeah, these black bears don't give a damn, man. At the beginning of the year, what kind of farm? Shit. I don't think they sell food, or I don't think they sell produce. I think they got a. It's not the farm you want. I think it's just a regular flower farm, not the good kind of flower. This tree is not from here. Doesn't look like it's from here. Right? It don't look like it's. Look at that. Where'd it come from? It don't look like it was born here. Yeah, I never got around to bear spray this year. Honestly, I got some pepper spray though, and like a little something else, but it's more or less for people. But yeah, the mace, the pepper spray, or whatever I have for, just in case for the bears. On this occasion, my truck ain't far away, so I didn't do anything. Like, this is a really small section here. It's really cool. Nobody knows about it. It says no trespassing all over the place. So, I don't know. I mean, I just rolled the dice. But no, that is good advice. It is ignorant of me not to carry it. Down here is something that's always interested me. Yeah, no roots. Yeah, pretty crazy. It's not even the only one. There's another one I saw too. I totally forgot. I was going to show that one and then I totally forgot. Last time I went out, there was a bear. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, no, well, I don't usually see them when I go out. Like, sometimes when I'm driving, I'll see one whip across the road. Another time I was going in the field, and I did bump into one, and I had to start. He was just hauling ass across the woods, and I was like, oh, man. And he was on a trajectory right for me. Like, he was going to cross my path. And I'm like, oh, my truck was like 100 yards back. I'm like, oh, man, I'm screwed. I can't run. You know, I'm not going to run for it. I'm like, let me just see how this plays out. So I start getting the spray ready. And he just stopped. Like on a dime. He was going full speed, and then he stopped on a dime and started flipping this log over. It was like a full tree. And he was just pawing it like it was nothing. Just with his fingertips or whatever they're called, claw tips. Just moving it around. Whole tree, just moving it back and forth like it was nothing. And then, but we get him at the house, so we gotta be cautious because about the garbage. The garbage is what brings them in. Smells and garbage. Alright, I'm gonna go around because this leaf cover, I might just fall in a crack somewhere. We're gonna kind of go up and around. See, this one I think is something here. This tree that's down, I think this might have happened naturally. But I'll show you what I mean. This is that day I was leaving, that big buck was there. When that big buck was there, it happened like right here. He was just standing right there. I didn't expect it. So I'll show you why I think this one might have some kind of, even if it was natural and it just fell down, here's why I think Sasquatch used it at some point. This bend here comes down, and then there's a break right there too, right next to it. And they're both going into it. And granted, it probably went a lot further, but what they use it for, I don't know. But like this one here, look at this. This is kind of subtle, but this sapling here, or whatever it is bent really hard and tucked all the way under that bigger log. You know, what does it? I don't know. I mean, a person could do that. That doesn't take strength, but why would they do it? Yeah, up here, if the sirens are blaring, something happened. They usually go with the siren. They usually go with the sound off, because there's not much traffic up here. There's not a lot of people. So for them to put the siren sound on, I'm doing the Father, Son, Holy Ghost thing over a little prayer for whoever's in trouble. Or in need, I should say. I wish I could zoom out better. I tried to do it sideways, it wouldn't let me. Anyway, this little nook here gives me, like, I wish I could show it to you better, but it gives me some sort of vibes, like there's something more to it. I don't know what necessarily. Maybe just this break here, this big break, maybe that's just an entranceway of some sort, that we don't use. Maybe up there, that thing they did up there, maybe that's where it stops. Maybe it's just to create the veil around it, so if they hang out down here, nobody sees them. Moral's cool, thank you. The temperature, so, I don't know, man, it snowed, so I'm guessing it's in the low 30s, but I don't really know. My fingers and hands feel like they're gonna fall off, but I get used to it after a while. I like what you said about you got Bigfoot vibes right now, because I'm kind of standing here because I'm really enjoying it. Like, it's like I feel really peaceful and at ease, and almost like I'm recharging, if that makes sense. And we talk about that all the time, but it kind of feels like I was starting to get sluggish, and all of a sudden, after standing here for, a minute, I started to feel more energetic somehow. Thank you, my friends. I'm going to leave some gifts at the front, okay? I didn't bring anything out here. It's a nice tiny little spot, right? Like, it's not, if you don't cross over the river, there's not much to see, at least in this little area. But it's kind of beneficial too, because they'll interact because of that barrier, that natural barrier. They'll interact from the other side, which is, sometimes I wish they'd get a little closer, but they'll take what we can get. They don't really know me from Adam sometimes. Unless that thing is true where, once one knows you, they all know you, which I do think there is something to it, that there's like you get tagged, if you will. Some people say you get tagged, or however you want to phrase it. They had a bunch of caution tape over here. I don't know why, but it was like ringed off in the middle, right in the middle. Maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody fell there. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna wrap up in a second. Let me follow up on your comments. Oh, Scotty, Jesus. Always good to follow your intuition. Absolutely. Absolutely. If your mind starts getting involved out here, like you're thinking, if you start thinking about things too much, you're going to miss a lot. I learned the best thing to do is to go out with no agenda. And I've said it before, but I'm not referring, I'm not trying to compare them to God or anything, but it's just the concept. Like when you make plans, when we make plans, God laughs. Similar to that. Like when you come out into the field, like it's laughable because like you're on their terms. You're on their terms. Like we can't come out here and expect to do something and make something happen on our accord. We gotta just come out and say, all right, here, I'm a student. On this occasion, when I came out, I said, hey, I'm going to bring friends today. There's going to be a few of us. There was more than I expected, and I appreciate you all for being here. But I said, I'm going to bring some friends along, and, I try to be very, very open with them and let them know what's going on so that they can, I'm sure they know already, but I like to be open with them anyway. I see something down in the back there, but there's no way I'm going to be able to, it's in between. There's like 2 trees ahead of me, and then way back there's a couple more. Pick up your good energy or bad. Yeah, that's an easy way to put it, right? That's a very good breakdown. You know how your dog, like, you walk in, certain people walk in your house and your dog like reacts to them differently. They never met them in their life, and they react to them a certain way. And that's just a canine. Not to dumb them down or anything, because they're awesome. I love dogs, but these are intelligent beings here, and intelligent people. All right. I don't even think about dog, man. I'm sure they exist, but I don't even think of them. They're scarier than the sass to me. I don't know why, but Indians don't speak the name. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know either. I don't know why either. Maybe they just don't want to manifest them. I don't know. Maybe they know something we don't. I know they're out here, I just don't know necessarily what they are. History shows them over and over again, but they show them in so many different ways that it gets confusing, depending on what region you're looking at in history. Definitely seeing a few things going on over there. Oh, that's what's up. Good. That's enjoyable. I'm glad. Even if one person enjoyed it, like, it made it worth it for me. And I appreciate that. I do, because I can't share this. I can't share this experience without you guys. It's not possible. I mean, my family knows the deal, but I don't sit around the kitchen table with my mother and, and talk about Sasquatch. Only time it comes up is if there's some stuff going on outside her house. Then she'll call me. I gotta go outside and have a stern talking to. Hey guys, it's late. It's late. None of that house slapping All right, friends. I'm gonna go home. Sarah's cooking me a wonderful, wonderful dinner. Some chicken franchise. It's probably the way she makes it. The way she makes it pushes it into my top 3 favorite dishes. It used to be top 5. Now it's in top 3. And it's hard to push red meat out of the top 3, but she's done it. It makes me think too. I always hear people talk about how savage Sasquatch is because they kill deer and this and that, but I know people who eat venison. We eat cow every day, chicken every day. Maybe some of us are vegetarians, but you still gotta rip that plant from the ground. And the way we do it, we mass produce these things just to keep. We don't do like the Native Americans and utilize every piece of it. We get our chicken, already skinned. We get our everything already skinned and cleaned and this and that, and everything else gets thrown out. They don't save that stuff. They don't make teepees out of the hides and utilize the bones for different things. Just a little side note. I don't know where I was going with that, but I think that sums it up. Awesome walk. Happy virtual join. Thanks, LAB. Always appreciate it. Today they announced lab-grown chicken is a thing. Oh, Jesus. Sweet Jesus. Thank you, Miss Cindy. Thank you, Morals. I appreciate you guys all, hanging out. Civil, enjoyable time. Makes all the difference. When everyone could just get along and hang out and just, like, maybe we didn't have any big visuals today. Look at that bird. Man, that's a big guy. Maybe we didn't have any visuals today, but like I always say, in between the lessons and the whatever they want to teach us and tell us to pass, or tell me to pass along, and we all, whoa. Oh, it's a raven. 2 ravens. In between, even if we'll get some sightings, maybe some photos, but at the very least, we got out in nature and we, saw some new things, some beautiful things. And on occasions like this, when the live stream works, that's cool, because I really enjoy this. I miss this. I really do. I miss this. Sarah mentioned going out in the twilight hours. Maybe we'll try that next. Night's been falling really fast, so I've been getting nervous about doing that, but maybe we'll do a morning walk. Something like that during the blue hour. And I'll keep you posted, though. If I do something like that where we're gonna do a morning walk, I'll know the night before, so I'll be able to let you guys know. All right. The Create. The Create. That's cool. All right. All right, friends. Browndorf, thank you. I appreciate you all. As always, thank you. I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe out there. Stay blessed. Especially on the holidays. Holidays coming up. Be careful driving, guys.